What's up, guys? It is Friday, December 16th. It's 12:55 p.m. and this is the crypto market update. So we're going to start off with the dollar and work our way through. So let's see what we got. So we got 12-hour chart. Let's go on it. And we're sitting at a critical moment as far as for the dollar. If we want to head lower, we need to get rejected where we're at. As you can see, we have this trend line coming down right here, where we found our rejections on this whole way down. So you can see as soon as we broke through actually this line too, you can see that we're holding a support here. We broke through, bam, rejection, rejection, rejection. And now we're pressing up against it right now. So what I want to do is look at kind of where these bottom indicators are sitting and see how, if any bullish divergence, anything like that. We are seeing an RSI getting higher than these highs over here, but we have not yet seen to get above the zero line with the TSI. So we're still in that bearish territory, as you can see, and we still have the EMA ribbon red, and we weren't red this whole time in the EMA ribbon. It was fully green. So overall direction is down in the dollar. That does not mean we can't pop up and see a quick rebound, maybe to 107, 108. Let's look at the daily chart to see. Yeah, so, all right, we are seeing MACD getting green here. We are seeing the TSI kind of rounding out, and we are seeing us get above this red market structure kind of band here. So it wouldn't be a surprise to me if we did pop up and touch 105.6, somewhere around there, where the 200-day moving average is, the middle line of the Bollinger Bands, and then the bottom of the EMA ribbon as well too. If we did break above that, I would say we come up to retest 107 to 108, which from this fall down, let's say this point to here, that would bring us right, up to 107 to 108, I would say we could go to. If we break above that point, then we could come all the way up to 110 again. And that would kind of complete this whole down to, this top here to the bottom. And then we stretch it out, and that would be a full 786 retracement from this whole move down, come up here. And then at that point, we want to see a rejection, because if we do and we come down, then we're going to head way further down in the dollar. But if we do break above that point, then it could be another dollar run. So that's what I'm seeing pan out at the moment. Let's look at the weekly chart. And we do see the weekly chart, the blue went through the pink. So that does signify that we are indeed going bearish in the dollar. We do have the red flip from green to red, and we do have dark red still here. And the RSI is dipped below the 50 line, and the stock RSI is like flat down here. So that's all the signs we want to see. So that is what it looks like for the dollar. If we do break lower, it's likely we're going to come down to 100. So so watch that for the dollar. Then for the bond yields, we're sitting at 3.468%. We are, same thing with the dollar, dark red, stock RSI down here. We just need to see this blue cross through the pink, and we're sitting right now on the 50 of the RSI. So right now we're kind of staying stable in the bond yields, and we did try to get through this red market structure line here, got rejected so far. If we do break these lows, it's likely we're going to come down to 3.18%, where the 200-day moving average is at. It seems like the bond yields and dollar are moving in tandem. The dollar is just selling off harder. So now let's go into Bitcoin. All right, so for Bitcoin right now, we're sitting at 16,800. It's 1 o'clock now. Some candles have closed. So now let's look at kind of where we're at in this trend. So we've been doing higher highs, higher lows. I would say we're at a critical support level where right there we had our rejection points, and this is like an inverse head and shoulders. Let me actually hide this so we can see it better. So like an inverse head and shoulders here. We broke up from it, came down to retest the support. Then we did like another inverse head and shoulders here where bam, 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 broke out from it, but actually came back down to retest this one again. So if I were to say, where do we need to hold the support? I'd say right here at 16,800. And if we do hold there, then we need to come back up and break above 17,500 again. If we do head lower, then I'd say we need to hold from this low, this high. We need to hold 16,500. And if we do head a little lower than that, then I would say 16,250, where this bottom of the band is. Let me go to the daily chart, see if that lines up. Yep, and that's exactly where the market structure band is as well too. And then if we do head lower than that point, 16,000 is definitely the clear line that we need to hold, or we could come down to the $14,000 to $15,000 area. So that's where we need to hold if we want to see a bigger uptrend. Now I'm going to delete this. Let's look at the weekly. So we're very close to flipping from, see how we go from green to red, red to green, green to red, and then we went down in this whole sell-off. Very close to flipping from red to green here. We do need to just kind of hold up where we're at. We can't have a huge sell-off down because that would just push this more down and more red like that. We need to kind of level off. This can curl in, and then it will provide us that support. If we do drop down, then we have this trend line coming down like that, and then we can break above that and start to head up to back to these highs set in August. So now let's go to the stock market, because the stock market is at that critical level we've been talking about. We broke below the 11,500, so that's not a good sign. If we do this low to this high, we could come down to 10,900 to 11,000. To me, that's that line in the sand we got to hold, or things could get ugly. Because let's put this line right there. We have this low we touched down at in June. Came down to it, held that support here, broke down below it over here, where we did go to 10,500, and that could have gotten bad, but we snapped back up, came back down to retest it again. So 11,000 is that clear line in the sand that we definitely need to hold. We do not want to see momentum pick up as we break down through those levels. So if we do, things could get ugly, as far as we could have a bigger crash in the stock market, which could then in turn spill over to crypto even more. That weekly 200 moving average we're holding, but on this candle right now, which closes in 4 hours, we're below it, and we have a strong wick there as well too. We do have a flip from red to green, but so that's why I say 11,000 is a must hold, because if we do break below it, we could flip red again and then head lower. So that's what I want to see. Another thing we were watching was the stock RSI. We wanted to have it stay up here in the zone. It is currently crossing down right now, and we wanted this MACD to remain green. It is coming down in light white, and we do see the TSI kind of curling down. So this is definitely of caution as far as the stock market goes. If we go to the 2-week chart, yeah, we're seeing that rejection there. We didn't get the buy now yet. So until we get a buy now, the direction is lower. So if we were to break that 11,000, we could come down to 9,000, like 9,000 to 9,500, and test this 200 moving average on the 2-week for sure. And it probably lines up with this low to this high. Yeah, the 1618 is sitting right at 9,500. So that's the level that I'm expecting some support to come in at if we do break lower. And we better hope that's the case. So let's now go to the stock market against Bitcoin. This was our way to track when the Bitcoin bottoms in. And for the moment, we are doing some candles that are red. It looks like we're going to come down. If we have to check on the weekly chart, we are coming down a bit. So that's all good. But it would be nicer if it was coming down as the stock market was headed up, Bitcoin is headed up. Instead, stock market is just down, Bitcoin's down. So we just need to see us come down here, break through that kind of channel, the bottom support, and then we know the Bitcoin bottom is in. Until that, it could get a little interesting here. Volatile for sure. And the end of the year is always volatile, so it's definitely expected. Let's go to the total crypto market cap, because this is another thing we've been watching on like the 10-day. Still waiting for that buy now signal to come in. Still haven't got it yet. We're waiting on it. We got it back here, and we're waiting to get it over here as well too. So we have our support sitting there at 700 billion for the total crypto market cap. If we do head lower, we have the bottom of the channel here, which is 600 billion. And that probably will coincide with this high to this low. Yeah, perfectly. See, or 589 billion, 1618. So if we do head lower here, we break through 760 billion, then we could have a drop down of 23% in the total crypto market cap. So we definitely got to watch it. Watch those levels, put the alerts on, or just check the Discord. Link will be in the bio if you want to join that. XRP. We're sitting at 35.74. In the Discord, we had said, let me look at it. In the Discord last night, we had said at 9:16 p.m., XRP chart is at a critical juncture. We're on the 2-day chart. we have the void lines coming in, right? And those void lines, I circled them every single time a big move is about to happen. We're like kind of red. Let me zoom in. So you can see red to orange, we have big moves. And it could be to the upside, red to orange upside, red to orange bottom upside, red to orange top breakdown, red to orange top breakdown, red to orange. This went kind of sideways, and then we had our pop up. Now, maybe because the red to orange indicates like a trend acceleration is happening. So we're in an uptrend back here. So the red to orange broke up, red to orange broke up, red to orange broke up. But then here was our trend change. So we had a red to orange trend change, red to orange trend acceleration, because now we're in a downtrend. And now we're red to orange. This could be a trend change. And now it could be a red to orange trend acceleration back to the upside. But we have to watch it. We were saying that 36 cents. Yeah, 0.355 to 36 cents is a must level to hold if we came down to it. And we did come down to it today. So we're holding it so far as support. And then the levels to watch on the upside were 40 cents. So I had updated earlier today, right down to that 35.5, 0.3060 as expected. The new levels to watch are where we're at right now to hold us support. If we break that 0.3366, and then to the upside, the first level we need to break above 0.38 cents, and then the second level is 0.395. So get in the Discord, get updated in real time with that. And where we're at right now is 0.358. We're saying 0.355 is a must hold level of support. If we break that, 0.3366 is definitely the next. Let's go to the 2-day chart and look at that real time. Yeah, so see how we came right down to it, that void line. So we're still orange. What I don't like is the stock RSI cross down and this MACD flip from green to red. So we need to see a pop up here. We need to see a quick recovery, because if we do we break down lower, we head to 33.66 quick. Things could get messy, especially with the stock market being where it's at and the dollar primed to be able to do a relief bounce, right? Definitely critical level. We're going to see something big happen within this year, by end of the year, and we're in the early stages of that happening. If we go to the weekly chart, we do have the market structure ribbon turn from red to green, so that's good. So we have our support there at where we're talking about 33.66. That's all good. We just don't want to see the momentum keep the head down and this MACD turn from green to red, because if we do every single time, green to red, bam, we went down. Green to red, bam, we went down. Green to red, bam, we went down. We need to see a recovery here over the next 2 days to really get us out of the woods, because what we got is this right over here. This is a 3-month chart for XRP, and this closes in 15 days, the 3-month candle. And I was just looking at it, and it's like kind of like we're in a box, and we're at the end of the box. We have this trend line coming down here from when we went into our bear market. We have this trend line coming up from our bear market to where we put our top in. Let me move that like that. Then we have from our bear market bottom to trend line up here. And then we have this resistance coming down. So we're like in this box, and there's maybe about 3 months for this box to complete. The start of April 2023 is when this box will be over. So we're going to see a huge move in the next 3 months. And I think maybe if we do head down here, we could kind of have a fake out down. And then by April 2023, we just have a pop up based off of some news. And we know what the events and narratives around that time could be. But yeah, if we look at the horizontal yellow lines here, the must holds on the macro trend. So for bigger candles are 0.3031. And then if we head lower here, 0.26. 26 cents is a key level as far as a lot of support and resistance was at this level. So that's what I want to see on the downside. And then for the upside, we need to break through that 39 cents. And then that ultimately 48 cents to 55 cents, we break through that, it's clear skies. So that's what we need to watch. And just so you know, I mean, like we're at that last moment for something big to happen. As far as any black swan events, I'm looking at the charts that I'm looking at to kind of get some leading info on that is the USDT dominance chart, the USD market cap chart, Tron, as well as Binance chart. If these start breaking down and start to show like, hey, they're going to tank hard, then definitely a black swan catalyst is in the works. And I will be shorting Binance, Tron, and I will be holding my spot bags of XRP and everything like that on my ledger, as well as I'll be doing a long on XRP, XLM against USDT on Femex to kind of have some longs as a hedge against USDT and shortings as a hedge. And then I have my spot coins on my ledger secure. So that's going to be it for this market update, guys. If you want to get updated in real time with the charts, get into the Discord. It's 24/7. You know, this market's crazy. It's volatile. So if you want the most up-to-date kind of updates, get in the Discord, join, say what up. I'll say what up too, and I'll see you in the next video.